This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and man, is my voice tired. I'm tired because it's early 8:11 a.m. on the 2nd of September, and this is my fifth video recording. And this is going to be a long one, so forgive me if I take a minute and take a sip or something, or try to rest my voice. But I've been trying to catch up with content because I went back to work this week after being out hospitalized and then being made to stay home for a couple of weeks. But I'm feeling better. Back to work, thankfully, so I can make some money. But yeah, now I can do content and stuff like that, and now I can catch up with episode 3 of The Rundown, which is a week late. My apologies, but like I said, had to get myself together, get back to work, and plus there wasn't really that much to talk about, so I'm kind of glad I did wait, because over that time I was able to develop some content, especially this morning. Like I said, this is my fifth video that I'm recording this morning. A couple of things that have come up, some stuff that is probably still going to need to be recorded and talked about, possibly. I don't know. There's just some news that I don't really feel like deserves its own individual videos. Like Call of Duty World War II, although it kinda sorta got its own video, not in a way that many people are doing. I cut a video that I think posted today, the day of this recording, that basically talked about how I've only played one game of the beta at this point, and that was enough for me. I sucked, which I had no problem, because I was just not caring. I was just dying and laughing, and it was like, yeah, okay, I think I went like 1-11 or something like that, because I just realized I don't really give a fuck about Call of Duty. I don't know why I did the pre-order to get the beta. I guess because I have a, I have a thing about, if you're going to give me something free to try, why not? You know what I mean? If I had the means to try it without having to put any money down on it, I'm going to do it. And because I have an Amazon account, I'm able to pre-order stuff, get beta codes, and just try stuff just to see exactly what it's all about and see if it may be something that might actually pique my interest. And as usual, Call of Duty didn't do that. They took it back to World War II to do the boots on the ground, which everybody's screaming about. It's funny because in taking it back there, I feel like looking at it graphically, knowing that this is a beta, I feel like it's going to just expose even more how old that damn engine is. That engine is damn old. They need to do a new engine, revamp it. They need to start doing something else other than using the same goddamn modified engine. I understand it maintains the playstyle and all of that, but you can create a new engine, for the love of God, please. The same animations every year. The graphics is... I'm not a graphics person, but playing that, I felt like I was going back and actually playing World at War. To me, that's not a good thing. It doesn't make me think this is a new Call of Duty. That's just me. But hey, it is what it is. Playstyle's the same. Yeah, it's a Call of Duty game. It's a Call of Duty game. So if you like Call of Duty, cool. Me, I just can't do it. Haven't been able to really do it since Modern Warfare 2. I'm good. I am completely and utterly good on the Call of Duty front. I don't think I'm going to do the pre-order thing anymore. I think Call of Duty has broken me of my philosophy of if you can get a beta and you're for free, why not try something out and give it a chance? Nah, fuck that. I don't think I would like have that mentality anymore. I don't know. I may keep it because it's unfair just because Call of Duty is that game that I just tune out on. I could end up tuning out other games that may end up impressing me actually. So I don't know. We'll see how that philosophy goes. Talked a little bit about PAX, what I'm looking forward to. That should be coming out, or should already be out before you see this. What else have we discussed? Destiny 2. Gave my thoughts on the original Destiny and what I'm looking forward to for Destiny 2, which comes out September 6th. Hopefully that video will be out right before it so we can build the hype. What else? Talked about the Xbox One X, and what I feel like is a lack of effort from Microsoft to really push it, or not necessarily a lack of effort, but just the inability, in the way that Sony to me had the inability to really sell people on why they should get this. I get it. It's supposed to be an improved version, run games better, make games look better, especially if you have yourself a 4K TV, blah, 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 blah. But if I could play all the same games on my original version of the console, they still look good. I mean, it's not like, let's be honest, people. The Xbox One and the PS4, their original releases, games don't look bad. Games look good. Are they at the best, highest quality of visual fidelity that they could be? No. Not a chance. Is the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro at that level? Fuck no. Unless, they build these things to be on the level of the most expensive and powerful PC build that you could put out and adjust your games to the highest ultra quality graphics on. Nah. They're not. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to hit that level. So yeah, you'll get good looking games and that are playable. My thing is, don't you want games that aren't just great looking but that are fun to play? And that's my biggest problem with these whole iterative consoles. It's like, you guys are selling the power, the graphics, blah blah blah, but you're not, to me, selling what really matters, and that's the game quality. Is the game fucking good? I don't care how good looking a game is. If it's trash, it's trash. That's just me. But that's just how I roll. Other people are really into this. And there are going to be some people who are going to be like screaming, yeah, I get the best visuals and I get the best frames. Of course I'm going to go spend that $500, and I don't have a 4K TV, but of course I'm going to go and spend hundreds of dollars on that TV so I can have the take full advantage of all of that stuff. And that's fine. Like I said in my video, and me being a tech geek, if I had the money like that, I might even buy it because I just like new gadgets. Not like for no particular reason other than being a gadget guy. But that's not a good enough reason in my mind. Being older and more wiser with my money, it's not a good enough reason to spend all that money. So I don't even know, even if I had the money, I would even do that. It's just, right now, I don't see the benefits. But they could prove me wrong over the months, which would be good for the business, good for Microsoft. But hey, it's just not that. It's just fucking not that big of a deal. And again, I just don't think the idea of iterative consoles, upgrades of a console generation, is a smart idea to do. I think you'll better be benefited more by just waiting out and then coming out with the new generation of consoles, because you can build a lot more hype and the marketing just seems so much better every time you come out with a new generation of console, as opposed to what's going on now with these iterative consoles. And then pricing, like I said, also look at the pricing of the Xbox consoles. The Xbox One X, by all reports, is a really damn good version of the Xbox One. So the S, with its pricing and its quality, is probably going to seem more appealing than the X, especially when you consider that they keep throwing out all these Xbox One S bundles. This is getting hard to say, by the way, S and X. God damn it, Microsoft, what is wrong with you guys? But the Xbox One S, they keep throwing out these bundles with new games, new releases coming out, and it's like, wait, I can get this console and one of the latest games together for like $300, $350. I think it's $300 right now, as opposed to buying a brand new console that's $500, no game. And again, unless I have a 4K TV, I'm not gonna get the full potential of it anyway. Gee, maybe I just buy this S, and then the S has, you know, some, you know, HDR capabilities. It'll take advantage if I ever decide to go down. It's not gonna be like this quote unquote mega machine that they're selling the X to be, but shit, games look good, they play well. It's a 4K Blu-ray player. So if I decide to go that route with my Blu-rays, I already have that. I save $200 and I get a fucking game. It's like the economics of it is. I don't know. Again, unless you're balls to the wall enthusiast or somebody who's just got to have the highest quality everything because that's what turns you on, I just don't see there being a huge adoption of this. I think it's going to do well, but I think it's going to do like PS4 Pro level, where it's going to sell, it's going to get some new adopters, it'll get a few early adopters to switch over, but and I think this is especially true with Microsoft, because the older version is out there at a cheaper price and you're still able to play all of your gaming library. I think it's going to lose out to it. It's going to the older version is going to cannibalize the newer version, and I think it's going to be a much more extreme cannibalization with Microsoft, because the Xbox One S is just at a great price, and again, all these bundles that they're putting out with it just makes it even more appealing, to where the new hotness, it may not seem that hot to a lot of people. But we'll see. We'll definitely see what goes on with that. As I mentioned before, PAX West is going on. Should see some great indie stuff coming out from there. I actually can't wait to see the indie stuff. Shout out to MicroATX, by the way, who's at PAX West. I hope he's having a great time. I hope he gets a lot of information that he wants and gets to play a lot of great games. To all of you who are at PAX West, shout outs to you. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun. Hope it's a great experience. Be safe and all that. Play some games. Play some great games. I hope we get to see a lot of great gaming news come out of PAX West. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Yeah, hopefully it's a better, you know, better showcase of stuff than Gamescom seemed to be. Gamescom seemed to be kind of flat this year to me, but it's been getting that way since everybody's pulling their big conferences. Like Microsoft had a little hour, you know, couch thing that they did, and EA did a little hour number, but no big press conferences like years past. So you didn't get a lot of news for that. You didn't get a lot of independent news from the floor, which sucks. But we still got some more stuff coming down the line. Like I said, PAX West could be a place where we'll get a lot more news, even though there's never really any big grand presentations. Although I think Nintendo is doing an Indies showcase, which should be very, very cool. Can't wait to see that. But we're not getting like big presentations there as well. So, but you tend to get a lot more news from PAX West, at least in my opinion, on an independent level, because there's so many tons of games to play, especially in the indie mega booth. So, expect to see a lot coming from there. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And of course, you got Tokyo Gaming Show coming up, where Sony's going to do their traditional press conference. So you're gonna get a bit of news there. Not a lot of Western style games, but if you're into a lot of Japanese games, then you will definitely get your fair share of that. But I think you're gonna get a good balance, because I've noticed the last couple of years they've been trying to make sure to include some Western titles that may appeal to the East as well as the West, and you know, it's worked well. It's worked well. Also, you have Paris Game Week, which Sony seems to like being at and having a presence at. So we may hear something from there. And of course, you got the Sony Experience. I'm still banking on Microsoft doing a big extravaganza pre Xbox One X launch. So you may get another conference thrown in right there. And of course, you got your Nintendo Directs. So you still got chances for information to be disseminated out there. Plus, we have a lot of games coming out this year, so we might not have the time for the info dumps, to be quite honest, because this is a pretty stacked fall. I know for me, you got Battlefront 2, you got South Park, of course, Destiny coming out next week. You have, what else? Probably Assassin's Creed. I'm still trying to convince myself not to buy it, but I may want to get Assassin's Creed, people. You know, it's back. I played all of the console Assassin's Creed. I've even played the Vita one. Only thing I haven't played, I think, was the DLC, the Chronicles. Those are the only ones I haven't played. I even played Freedom Cry, people. Is that real? Is that real? But yeah, Assassin's Creed, damn. And you know, that game by what's her name? I forget the name of the company, but they made Until Dawn, not the virtual reality one, because I don't have a VR headset, but they have that other game that's going to be coming out, and I forget the name of it. So yeah, we got some stuff coming to play. You know, you got, if you're a Call of Duty head, you got your Call of Duty coming. Yeah. Marvel versus Capcom Infinite is coming too. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of games. You got a lot of games coming out this fall. So that should be great. But going back to Destiny 2 real quick, yes, I am definitely looking forward to that. I cannot wait to see what the full package brings. I will be playing that and having content of that going. It's just going to be great. By the way, you guys notice this time I'm not playing a game and doing commentary because it's kind of early, and I was just like, let me just record this since I haven't recorded it in a couple of weeks and get it out the way. So whatever footage you see, probably be a mix of stuff that I got that I could put on tap. Maybe I'll just put a like playthrough of the Destiny story mission from the beta again. I know you guys have seen that and are sick to death of seeing that, but hey, it works and it kills time. But nah, you'll probably be seeing a mix of stuff on this thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is kind of one of the shorter rundowns. 20 minutes, yeah, short. But yeah, there's just a lot going on that I think we're gonna have a very busy fall. We're gonna have a very fun fall. Hopefully all these games live up to what they hype themselves to be. In particular for me, like, I can't wait for the Battlefront 2 beta so I can try that out. But I want that game to be good. I love the first one. I'm probably one of the few people who loved the original Battlefront remake. Again, I didn't have the rose-colored nostalgia glasses like everybody else. You know, I looked at it from a realistic basis, so maybe that's why I was able to find more enjoyment than others. And I think I'm gonna have that same type of effect with Battlefront 2. Can't wait to play South Park. Didn't get a chance to play Stick of Truth. I think the pre-order is still alive, where by getting the new South Park, the Fractured But Whole, you still get a free copy of the Stick of Truth. So if that holds true, I may do Stick of Truth first and then roll into Fractured But Whole. We'll see. There's still a bunch of games that I really want to play too and finish off and try. Still got to finish off Tomb Raider. Still got to finish off a ton of other older games and try some older games. That's why I need to get definitely back to streaming again and just playing some of this content on there to get me going. And mix it in with the stuff that I want to traditionally play. Like, I'm sure I'm going to be playing a shit ton of Destiny. Again, Battlefront comes out. Got that on deck. You know, still going to be playing like Uncharted, Battlefield 1, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm a happy gamer right now because I personally feel like I have a lot of stuff to play, be it going back and playing older stuff, or be it me, you know, diving into new content that's coming out. So, yeah, I couldn't be more happier right now with the state of gaming. Hopefully you guys are in the same boat as I am, because as I said many times before, usually it takes about 2-3 years for, you know, the quality and the depth of gaming to improve on new consoles, because there's always that transition period from we gotta still kind of cater to those who have the older product as well as the new stuff. Now we've made that, I think we've made the full jump to we no longer are getting games that aren't being made specifically for these new consoles, that have dev time and resource time split between older and newer products, so that the newer generation suffers. Like Destiny, in my mind, one of the biggest problems with the original Destiny was that they were making this game for not only the PS4 and the Xbox One, but also for the PS3 and the Xbox 360, and they had to hold some things back because, you know, information could go between platforms. If you had a you know, Hunter that you created on PS3, it could be played on PS4 through your account, and vice versa. So until Taken King, they still invested time, money, and resources into the PS3 and Xbox 360 version, which means that you couldn't probably get a full PS4, Xbox One version of that game until then. And now that it's PC, Xbox One, and PS4, you're gonna get the best, I think, quality that you could possibly get on all three platforms, because they're no longer tied to like super old technology. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what you're getting now. You're just getting everything of significance coming to the Xbox One, PC, and PS4. So things are gonna shoot up tremendously. I think, in my book, you know, it's not just gonna be the first party games that are gonna take full advantage. Now everybody is going to do so and put out the best quality games that we're gonna get. So looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. Anyway, I'm done with my shenanigans. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. As always, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I will holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out, y'all. Deuces.